Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 21st, 2024. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle coming out here for Gemini. Let's see what's going on, Gemini. So, Gemini, what we have is family, and we have back and forth. Lord have mercy. So, your family is being highlighted. They are trying to be the devil's advocate with you. So, which I find interesting. They're going to be the devil's advocate. They're going to try to talk to you about, it seems like they're going to try to change your mind or introduce an opposing argument. So you might be like, oh, the sky is blue. They're like, well, actually, on the color wheel, the opposite color is orange, or this and the third. I think it's orange, right? Yeah, I think so. um they're going to try to introduce something else to you, and spirit wants you to be warned that they're coming from a place of love, but they're also disappointed about something. They don't want you to make a mistake. They don't, it's almost like they don't trust that you're going to make a good choice. I have to be honest, with the Fool coming out, they're taking a leap of faith without, I mean, they have a, they know, I want to say the Fool's not a fool, right? This is someone who understands what's behind them. They're like, look, I've been there, done that. I've been all through the village. I know I'm not a goat herder. I know for a fact I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a farmer. There's no way that anything that I'm interested in is in this village. I've been all through it. I know everybody. I know all the Johnsons, all the Smiths. You know what I mean? They're not. Um, this is not what my story. I'm willing to leave all behind because what's out there must be better than what's behind me here. But they may be in that energy with you. They may be saying that they already know all of what you dealt with, and they want you to take a leap of faith in a new direction. They're back and forth about what that is. They may not be very clear about what's going on with you. All they know is that they're very disappointed. They may want you to separate from someone for this to be here. So you have the family energy with the King of Cups here twice, Nine of Cups, and the Page of Swords. They're only they're basing a lot of what they're going to say or what they're introducing to you from what they see. The Page of Swords is really curious. Also an observer, has watched everything, seen what you've gone through. They may not know all the ins and outs because, as you know, and as we all know, if you are married or if you are in a union, there are some things that's only privy to you and that person. Even if you do have that one person that you tell everything to, there's still a lot of unspoken things that go on that they don't really understand. Yes, your partner may be all of these things, but then there's sweet parts, or there's parts that you understand that they're only doing because of what you've done. You know how we tell our person, or, our friends certain things, we don't really say what we did to like kick it off. And sometimes too, I'm not saying you kick anything off at all. I'm just saying that they're only speaking from what they've observed. So I'm only throwing that out there to say that, that there's always those nuanced things that happen within a connection that only you two know, And so a family is coming off as I love you, and that's where I'm coming from. But I'm also coming up from a place of what I've been seeing and what I would want for you. They want you to be happy, but their idea of happiness may not jibe with what makes you happy. What makes one person happy doesn't always make the next person happy, right? Some people are like, say, love with chocolate. Another person's like, I'm allergic to chocolate and I hate it anyway. I never liked it. Getting someone a cup of coffee is a love language, whereas someone else is like, I hate coffee. Don't get me anything. I can pick my own stuff. So there's something about the family saying, I want you to be happy, but it's also their own perspective of what that is. Back and forth with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles tells me that their intention is to get you to see something differently, see something from new eyes, but also to start anew and have a new start period. They may want you to be in a new relationship with someone else. That also may be there too. So you have deception here with the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Swords. I don't know. It feels, I mean, it was feeling a little slimy, just a little bit. Some of your family members are sad about what they see, and they're wrong in what they're seeing. There's something about their perspective that isn't actually your reality. The deception is that you're forgiving a lot of bull. They think that you're in a really, some of you may really truly be in a toxic situation, but your family may feel like you're just really too forgiving, and that you're breaking your own heart here. You're putting yourself in a very messed up situation that could end so badly. That's their deception. You're forgiving foolery. That's what they think. That's their perception of something. Like I said, I see them seeing a situation, and although your partner may be a bunch of things, right? And a lot of times that's why most times, there's differing opinions on this. I've heard the different ways. I've heard you never talk to your family about your partner, but then I hear you should tell your family things just in case, but this is a family who, no matter what you tell them, that what they're seeing is that my Gemini is not being treated fairly or right, and I don't like it. Their intention is to get you in a relationship that they agree to, the fantasy that they have in their mind. So maybe your partner is a little abrasive. Maybe your partner is a great car salesman because he could spin, or he or she could spin stories, and maybe that's what you love about them, is that they could sell water to a dolphin. Um, but their intentions are quote unquote noble. They feel like, based on what they see, they know what you like, based on how they've lived with you and how they've known you all this time. They know what you like. And this ain't it, Gemini. You don't know what's best for you. We do. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. They want to see you in a relationship where it's a fantasy to them. Um, you know how a mother would say to a daughter, I want you to be with a man that's like this. And you're like, I don't want this kind of a man. Like, they may be wanting you to be with a very overly masculine man. Like, he should be taking out the trash and he should be da 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 da. And you're like, I actually want a house husband that cooks and cleans and caters to my house plants and feeds our dog. Like, that is my dream. I love the guy that I'm with because of the fact that he does all those things. Or a mother who tells a son, or a father who tells a son, you need a woman who cooks and cleans and folds all your laundry. And you're like, I really want a woman who's more professional than that, that matches me in her profession and her drive and ambition. And so there's something about their idea of what a person should be for you that may be a tad bit skewed. And so I just want to throw that out there, just in case you are wondering why your family may be introducing something else. Like, this would be the vibe of a family who invites you over and has their ideal of a perfect person there. And you're just like, come now, come again. Who is this person? They brought them for you. So you can see what a real man or woman does, type of junk. I just want to throw that out there. This may have already happened, but this looks like Spirit's calling attention to family and wanting to at least validate that maybe what you feel about what's going on with them, that maybe they're in a fantasy world and they don't really understand what's going on in your home. No matter what you say, it's like they still have their own observations that they're basing things off of, and their own opinions of what love should look like, or what your life should look like in general. You shouldn't be that type of a person, that kind of thing. Like, why are you, as a woman, bodybuilding, or as a man, why are you cooking, or why are you a hairstylist or a makeup artist or something? And you're just like, this is what I love to do, but our ideal and vision of what a son or a daughter would do or be, or a brother or sister would be this way. And you're just like, no, I actually like operating a forklift. I know my name is Melissa, but that's something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be a carpenter or something. So I'm seeing a family that has differing opinions about what you should do. And so I'm just throwing all that out there just to say the spirit may want to validate something for you, that they are coming from a good place, but they're very they have a misconception of what life should look like for you. And that's basically that. It's like, it almost looks like you're the fool energy, where it's like, I've seen what's back there, and the only thing that they want me to do is do the um, gender roles, or you know what I mean. There's certain stereotypes that they want me to ascribe to, and that's just not me. I want to leave. Right, just because of our last name is Cobbler doesn't mean I'm going to be fixing shoes all my life. So that's what I've got here for you. You could be dealing with an Aries quite strongly. It's very strong here. We also have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Lots of water, and another Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be a Gemini Cancer cusp, or dealing with a Pisces Aries cusp, or an Aquarius Pisces cusp, or Libra Scorpio. And if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.